Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be casually doing my Q&A video. Remember in my giveaway video, I asked you guys to send me some questions so I could do in a Q&A video, and that's what I'm going to be doing right now. I am hoping that I can cover all the questions here. There are a lot of comments on the video, but hopefully I'll be able to cover all the questions. If not, then I will do 2 separate videos. Okay, guys? So let's begin. I have the questions here, and I am going to start. First question is from Virginia SV. She actually had like 3 questions. The first one was, what was your reaction when people started watching your first video? Oh my God, girl, I was super excited. I couldn't believe it. My first video, I did it on New Year's Eve of 2012. I was so nervous. I was so like out of whack. I did it sitting on my bed on my laptop because that is the only camera I had at the moment. I couldn't even film on my phone. I don't remember why, but I only had my laptop. I was filming on there. And it was just so weird, but I was so excited when I saw that people were actually watching my videos. So I was very excited. Second question is, what are your goals for 2018? Well, one of them is to help my channel grow more. I really want my channel to grow a lot more than what it has. I also really want to get fit and lose some weight. I am like so off the bandwagon with that. Like, I have like had no willpower whatsoever, and we're already in the middle of the year. So imagine. And that's pretty much like 2 of my most top goals this year right now. And she also wants me to do some summer looks for oily skin girls. To tell you the truth, I don't really do really good makeup looks, to tell you the truth. But I don't even know what kind of skin I have like sometimes I think I have dry, sometimes I think I have combination. I'm not really sure. I can maybe look into it and maybe give you tips or something, but other than that, I'm not really like the tutorial type. I'm not that good at makeup, so sorry, girl. All right, from Cosmetic Chaos, I love her. She said, why did you start YouTube and what makes you keep coming back? Okay, why I started YouTube was basically because I fell in love with it. It's incredible. I literally fell so in love with the community, with what everything YouTube was. When I first started watching, I had no idea what was really behind everything. I had no idea there was a community. I had no idea like that people made friends on here. I had no clue. When I started watching videos and I just kept watching and watching and watching, and I kind of got like obsessed with YouTube. I was like literally watching all the time. And then I started learning that you could make revenue out of it. You can make a career out of it. So I kind of fell in love with the whole thing. And that's why I started doing it. I keep coming back. It's so hard right now to be able to make a career out of YouTube. But I keep coming back because I love it so much. Like at first, when I was going to put myself out there in a camera and like put the video out there for millions to see, I was like, yeah, right, I'm going to die. Like, what if people find me? You know, sé qué? And I was like hiding it from everybody. But I got to the point where I just stopped caring because I loved it so much. I just didn't care anymore. If people found me, didn't found me, or whatever. So that's one of the reasons I keep coming back, because I love it. Even though it's so hard right now to get views and for your channel to grow, etc., I don't care because I just love it. All right, why do I like doing giveaways so much was her other question. I love doing giveaways because I love giving back to people who support me. I'm a very giving person. Let's start off by that. I'm a very giving person. I love to give people things and make them happy. And especially here on YouTube, I love doing it because I love giving back to people who support my channel all the time. Because to me, it's amazing that 2,400 or so of you come and watch me and like support me and leave me comments and all that stuff. Like, to me, it's such a huge deal. So I love giving back to people that take their time to support me. From Point Microsoft, do you have any pets? Yes, I have my beautiful dog Marley. I'll insert a picture here. Also have fish. From Leah Reeves, Who is your favorite YouTube, or who did you subscribe to first on YouTube? Okay, this is hard. 3 that are like way on my top, and then there's so many that I love. But I love Candy Johnson is one. I love her. I got the chance to meet her. She was incredible, so sweet, so like helpful. Like she met me and like she sat down with me and she showed me like how she was using Final Cut Pro, and like Candy Johnson is amazing. I loved her. I met her in New York at the airport. My other favorite YouTuber is Michelle1218. I've been watching her forever and I just love her. I love her, her family. It's just those YouTubers that are so easy to watch. She is a very easy person to watch. I can relate to her. I feel comfortable with her. I feel like I'm talking to one of my friends. I don't know what it is. I just love Michelle1218. And then another person that I've been recently loving a lot is Melissa Parada, and I love her because we have so much in common. She's very sweet and she's like proper, and like I don't know what it is. I love watching her. We have a lot in common, even like our clothes size is the same. So yeah, like they're 3 different, like 3 different YouTubers at 3 different growths in their channel, but I just love them. Like I love those 3 are like probably like the first people I'll watch when they post a video. I don't know what it is. I love them. And I can't remember who I first subscribed to on YouTube. I have no idea. But I'm in between like Blair Fowler, Makeup by Tiffany D, Dulce Candy, like around those lines. I can't remember though. Okay, from Maria Cholbi Maiques. I believe that's how you pronounce your name. Forgive me if it's not. What was the first makeup product you ever purchased? Okay, the first makeup product I ever purchased was the Coastal Scents 88 eyeshadow palette, the colorful one. I have that palette and I'm going to keep it forever because it's kind of like a memory of like how my whole YouTube journey started. Coastal Scents was like so talked about on YouTube, like crazy. And a lot of people talked about those palettes and how good they were and how they were not that expensive. So as soon as I was able to buy a makeup palette, or like a makeup item that was like hyped up here on YouTube, it was that one. From Dana De Leon. Of all the videos you uploaded, what is your favorite and you enjoyed the most? Oh my gosh, I have no idea. I literally have absolutely no idea what has been my favorite video. I think there are so many that I've enjoyed to do. I have no idea. If I remember, I'll link it down below here in the description bar, but I really have no idea which one is my favorite one. I really don't. From Jennifer Ford. Has having a YouTube channel given you opportunities like events, traveling, etc.? Having a YouTube channel has definitely given me certain opportunities, like maybe collaborations or products to review. It has given me opportunities for events like Ipsy Generation Beauty. I have not yet been to it though. I haven't had the chance to go, but I have gotten free tickets before and I was not able to make it, sadly. That's another, you know what, going back to like my question for the goals of 2018, that's one of them, to go to at least one beauty event. But yes, I have gotten certain opportunities. I'm not that huge yet, so I don't have many opportunities, but hopefully soon I will, with each passing day I will get more, hopefully. All right, and Wisha Chakraborty, I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. How many countries have you visited so far, and which country, according to you, is the best? I've visited several in the Caribbean because I love going on cruises all the time. I visited Nicaragua, Mexico, several in the Caribbean, like I said, including my homeland, which is Cuba. Where else? I think that's it. Have I been to South America? I don't think I've been to South America. I can't even remember where I've been. That's so crazy. Which country to me is the best? I really, really love the Virgin Islands, which I've been there a couple of times on cruises. I love the Virgin Islands. Um, I love Cuba just because it's my homeland and, you know, you have a connection in your heart to it. And Cuba is really, really beautiful. If it wasn't for that horrendous government that we have there, it would totally be a different story. So yeah, I would say, you know, of course, the best country to me is the United States of America. 100% hands down. I will never change my mind about that. But, you know, other countries aside from the United States that I visited, I would say probably either Virgin Islands, Grand Cayman was another one that I loved a lot. And Cuba, of course, because it's my homeland. All right. From Brownie Princess, do you have anything from your childhood? A toy, a letter, etc.? Oh my gosh. I don't know. Do I have... you know that I actually had from my childhood... I do have like clothes, like my going home clothes from the hospital. My boys used the same clothes that I did to go home from the hospital. I kept a lot of my letters from like high school. Does that count as childhood? But I had to like, my mom had to throw them away recently because she had to like move from where they were and stuff like that. I have my yearbooks. What else can be counted? I know I had like a squeaky toy until recently. I don't know where it is, but I know that I had like a little frog squeaky toy. And I had that until like the other day. I do have some of my Archie comics because I was obsessed with Archie comics. What else? I think that's it. From Jessica Brown, if you could travel the world, what 5 stops would you take and why? Okay, let's see. Hawaii, Australia, Morocco, Israel. Oh my God. And Brazil, I guess. There are like 5 random stops like around the globe, but Brazil I've always wanted to visit. Australia I've always wanted to visit. Morocco because I love the belly dancing culture and all that stuff. Like my mom and I are so into that. So I would really like to see that culture. Hawaii, I've always wanted to go there, like always. And then Israel because, you know, I want to go and see where Jesus was born and where he walked and all that stuff. So the history. So yeah, those I think are the 5 stops I would make. All right, next question is CMS Baby Girl. If you had to pick one line of makeup to use for the rest of your life, what brand would it be? That is so difficult. So difficult. I think that I would be between either Maybelline or Wet n Wild. Oh my God, that's difficult. If I had to pick a brand, Maybelline or Wet n Wild, which one would I pick? Oh my God, that is so hard. I would be between those two definitely. I'm kind of leaning more towards Maybelline, but it would be definitely between Maybelline and Wet n Wild. Okay. From Vonda Dover. What beauty product is a must-have for you? Lipstick. 100% lipstick. I have to have a lippy no matter what. I have to have a lippy. From Brown Eyed Jen. Hey, girl. What made you start a channel? I already answered that question. And question 2 is, are you going to have more children? Which the answer is no. I'm very, very happy with my 2 boys. I love having boys. I think the Lord blessed me with boys and I absolutely love it. I would not have more children. I think 2 is a great number because I want to give them the best quality of life that I can give them and the best quality of attention and the best quality of everything. So I'm happy with that. I like that it's an even number. They have each other. I don't know, 3 wouldn't be like a happy number for me, so I would have to do 4, and then that's just like too many children. Like, I don't know, for me. And then question 3, she had 3 questions. Would you ever want to live anywhere else in the US? Would I ever want to live anywhere else in the US? To be sincerely honest with you, no. I love Miami. I'm a total Miami girl. I love the weather. I'm very tropical. I'm very city, like a city girl. I absolutely love Miami. I'm 100% Miami. And like, whenever people say that they don't like Miami, I never understand them. But that's because I'm a Miami girl. I love it. I love Miami. But if I had to, like, let's say if I had to, the only other place that I can think of is New York, I guess, but I wouldn't want to. I'm definitely a Miami girl. From Chrissy Brewer, what is your go-to makeup brand? I don't really have a go-to brand. I like things from all over. If I like the product, I like the product. I don't care what brand it is. But if I have to pick, I'd say probably either Maybelline or Wet n Wild are like go-to brands. From Julia Devers, she says, why did you want to start YouTube? And I already answered that question, so just refer back to that. What You Know says, what was the very first high-end and drugstore makeup product you bought? Oh God, I don't remember. I really don't. My first high-end, my gosh, probably a palette or something like that, but I can't really remember because it's been a while already that I've been doing YouTube, and I cannot remember for the life of me. And I guess drugstore brands, I can probably say Coastal Scents because it's not an expensive brand. So I guess the Coastal Scents 88 palette, but for high-end, I do not remember for the life of me. From Yoser BRH, your favorite palette. Oh my gosh, this is hard. Okay, I'm gonna name a couple of palettes that I really like because I think that's the only thing I can do. I like the e.l.f. Rose Gold palette because it's like all rosy, everyday colors. That's what that one is. I really like this palette. I like the Maybelline Nudes palette because it's also an everyday, but I also like palettes that have a lot of color. Just recently, I'm loving the Alamar Cosmetics La Reina del Caribe palette because I'm loving all the colors in there. I love the Urban Decay Vice 3. Oh my God, I just love all palettes. I don't think I can pick a favorite. All right, from Dalila Albanai, and I think this is the last question for this video. If you had to pick one place on the entire planet to live at without worrying about the cost, where would it be? In the entire planet, oh my God, I think I would stay right where I am because I love my city. I love Miami. So I actually think that I wouldn't go anywhere else. I think I would just stay here because I really love it. And if I didn't have to worry about the cost, even better. All right, guys, that's going to be my last question for this video. I am going to do another Q&A video with the rest of the questions because there's a lot, so I couldn't fit it into just one. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will see you next time, and I love you. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell so you can be notified of all my videos. And that's it, guys. Love you guys. Bye, my loves.